What's up guys, Tyler here. Today we're going to do some dumb shit with the heli pilot. Video I actually wanted to do for a while, just kind of mess around, do some cool things with the heli pilot. And now with update 4.1 and the price buffs that this tower received, it's actually possible to make a video with a semi-compelling title. So yes, to satisfy this title, we are going to get an Apache Dartship on round 1. It is possible, gotta use club rooms, but of course they're part of the game. But you also have to do like a little bit of thinking. I mean, it's not like too much, but you do have to get 2 banana farms, get that 3rd tier heli pilot during round 1, and boost before it turns round 2. All in the matter of seconds. You know, it's not too bad, but it's not super automatic. Like, some would think that you could just place the heli pilot and upgrade it, but you actually do need the farms. It's very, very important. Also, for other reasons, you don't want to just buy the heli pilot right away, like my opponent is here. He's just popping the balloons right away, which means the round's gonna end earlier, which means we're gonna have no money, which means that shit hit the fan. So yeah, it's clearly not working out. Round 2, no Apache Dartship. So it's only possible in round 1 if you know what you're doing. Actually, what's funny is that before the 4.1 update, before the price buffs, I7 and I tried to get Apache Dartship on round 1. We tried so fucking hard, like so many variation stuff, and the best we could do is come up $50 short. Just $50 out of an $18,000 tower of getting it on round 1. It's insane how close that was. So now, you guys can get it safe and sound on round 1 using the strategy and beat those pesky red balloons. What about without the club rooms? Because I always kind of do this sort of thing. Usually, a lot of people don't like the idea of just me using club rooms to, you know, get the Apache Dartship on round 1, even though anyone with a brain can figure out that, yeah, on normal assault, you're not fucking getting this 4th tier helicopter that costs, you know, $17,000, $18,000 on round 1. It's simply not possible without hacking. So, I mean, we're going for the earliest we can get it in normal assault. It's obviously not round 1, but earlier than, you know, you would normally get a Apache Dartship. Haven't seen it gotten earlier, but it could be improved on. So anyways, while these early runs just passes by, something I want to talk about really quick. And the fact is I just kind of broke my upload schedule, which is something I've not done in months, but I had to do it because of midterms. It was a crazy week I had last week, so there wasn't an upload Tuesday or Friday or a live stream Thursday, just because I was busy studying. I mentioned at the end of yesterday's live stream that I was going to do a Sunday live stream to kind of make up for it, but then I had other plans, so sorry to those who I let down once again. We'll be back on schedule as of now, though, because, I mean, school is still probably the most important thing in my life right now. I think anyone who has classes can kind of understand. Just for those who didn't read my Twitter and didn't actually know why the hell I wasn't uploading videos, now you know. So anyways, we are continuing in the rounds of normal assault. Round 5, no Apache Dartship. What is this bullshit? It's round 6 now, and we still have a long way to go. You know, it's fine. As you can see, we're trying to farm as much as possible, spending as little money on defense as possible. I only spent about 450 on the engineer. My opponent spent a bit more. He got triple darts, which is about 1,000 in total, the 0-3 dart monkey. So he spent like an extra $500, which is hurting him actually. You can see I am far ahead on farms. I had all mine upgraded to 3rd tier before he did, and I'm also getting a 4th one way before he is. So just this, you know, cheapness that you can just spend on the engineer and have it defeat all the early grounds. This is, you know, probably the quickest way to, you know, farm up all the money. So we're trying to get for a few more farms because the overall tower costs about 18,000, I believe. If you get it to 4-0, that's the Apache Dartship. So we definitely need a few more farms. It's not worth getting a 4th tier farm because it'll probably just be sold right away. Or, you know, I mean, with the money that it costs to buy a 4th tier farm, you could just straight up buy the Apache anyway. So it really isn't that worth it or worth it at all. So we are continuing. To expand on what I said earlier, though, about people not accepting the fact that club rooms are a thing, or maybe they just don't know what the hell a club room is. Like, oh my god, how did you upgrade that tower? You had no money. And they have no idea what Mega Boost is. It's always just so hilarious to see clueless comments like that. Oh my god, how did that even happen? So now, we're in round 10. I'm getting my heli pilot already because I'm just trying to save up money. Probably bought it a little bit too early. I think I could have gotten away with getting one more farm but I don't think it'll make that big a difference in the end. I want to have the heli pilot in the back, just where it doesn't fuck up the balloons. I don't want the rounds to end earlier than they should, because that will just do what Ice Looper did. So anyways though, round 11, Apache Dartship has been done. I believe my opponent got his like an extra round later or so. I mean, that's the difference that getting an engineer over a dart monkey makes. So yeah, we got that, and you know, that's it's pretty effective at least. I mean, if you want defense against like Regen Rainbows, Apache Dartship's actually damn good for that. So I mean, quality strategy right there. If you want to go hashtag epic late games but keep losing the rainbows, that's the way to go. But actually, if we're looking for a legit epic late game strategy, here's how the heli pilot can actually make sense going into late game. The moving ability allows you to stack towers on top of each other. Some people might know this, but we're going to do something even more insane, right? So most people have seen like 2 towers stacked on top of each other. As you can see, there is a fire wizard and a tornado wizard in the same freaking spot. I'm just kind of hovering over it so you can just kind of see that there are in fact 2 monkey wizards there. You know, if the projectiles just weren't enough on their own. So yeah, that's pretty cool. What about more? You can get really greedy if you have good micro. So some of you might be actually confused, what the hell is even happening? Because, goddamn, I mean, it's like stacking towers on top of each other. What even is that? So for the uninformed, basically what you can do is use the helipilot's ability to move a tower, and you can actually still place towers in the destination while the helipod is doing the moving. But you have to do it really quickly, otherwise the tower won't place. Like as you can see, I'm trying and failing to fit a 3rd wizard there. It is possible. You'll see it done eventually, but oh my gosh, it is really freaking hard to do. But basically, once you can pull it off, it can actually help out for late game a ton, because the problem is, the main limiting factor for late game is that, you know, people just can't place any more towers. They have all this money, but just can't spend it on any more towers, and so they eventually die. This allows you to fit in way more towers, which could come in useful for something like, I don't know, spike factories or technological terrors, or if you really wanted to do wizard hashtag epic late game, I mean, this would certainly not hurt, at least. So we're still trying out. I believe Iceb over here has 3 dart monkeys stacked on top of each other, but here we go. We finally got it to work ourselves. We stacked a 3rd wizard underneath. So as you can see, I'll be hovering over him very soon. There's going to be a water wizard, a tornado wizard, a fire wizard, and a normal as boring wizard that is just stacked on top of each other. So that is how you do the triple stack. It actually works on water too. It didn't bring submarines just because they look pretty. I'll be, you know, showing off how you can triple stack the submarines too, which again takes a lot of practice. You have to be really quick on the abilities. If you don't do it quick enough, you probably die. Or no, you don't die, but you just don't pull it off. A very important thing is the positioning of the helipilots. You want the helipilots to be as far away as possible from the towers you plan to move, like their original location. You want them to take a long time to travel over, just so you have enough time to actually manage all the abilities. Because otherwise, you won't be able to place down that 3rd tower. They're going to have to go cross-map, otherwise it's just not working out. So, I'm just having them on hold in the top left corner. Now I'm going to place down some submarines. We're going to have a reactor stacked on top of a whatever the ability is called, and stacked on top of course, a normal freaking submarine. I mean, it has to be done, right? Or maybe a double reactor? I recorded this a while ago. I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm pretty sure it's going to be just the normal submarine. So wait for that. It is possible on water, and especially on a map like Inkblot, you can just place in the ink. So anyways, I'm trying to make it work, but not fast enough. Again, only just double stack. It does look kind of cool right now, though. The long-range dick missile stacked on top of the reactor. It's you know, it looks pretty cool. It's got a nice glow to the long ship. So we're going to keep trying over and over again. The only sad thing about the helipilot is that the ability doesn't come back instantaneously, so we'll often have to just sell the helicopters and buy them back so we can have the abilities back. You know, just me being impatient, no biggie. But we are going to pull this off eventually. And it'd be pretty sick to, you know, take this late game, maybe kind of fill the map with, you know, something. I'm thinking like spike factories would be really good stacked on top of each other. So that'd be kind of cool. And also submarines for water mats, probably the way to go. You could fit 3 of the, nuclear, or not nuclear submarines, but the submarine abilities just right next to each other. And that'd be fan-freaking-tastic. You'd have 3 times the amount of just nuke abilities, and you just save the day, you know? So anyways, we did pull off the subs. It's looking pretty nice. So yeah, that's just about it for the video. That was some fun stuff with the heli pilot. And yeah, see you all on Tuesday's video. Peace out.